Cheers to you.
How's the beer in Bratislava?
You know, there's a Pivo something. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your name. It's pretty good. They brew their own right there, and it's pretty good. But I'll tell you.
Is it designed to be like a Bohemian Pilsner or something?
Yeah, basically. So, I mean,
the same as every.
What isn't?
It's a good
right?
version
Yeah.
of the same damn thing everybody else has.
Exactly. No, it is. It's a good version of the same damn thing everybody else
Yeah.
has. But here's the thing. I think in Bratislava and in Slovakia, they are tough enough and bold enough and arrogant enough and bastards enough that they would appreciate this. So I do keep smuggling beers over there and passing them out, and I think it's going to catch fire. So now that's one other quick thing, maybe just for the folks in Bratislava as the tail end of our little, it'll be one of the clips. Can you tell us the story of Arrogant Bastard? Will you tell us like where that brilliant beer and name and label came from?
Sure. So Arrogant Bastard Ale was our fourth beer that we released. We released it 1 year.
Four's the charm.
in that case. Although Stone IPA is our biggest seller.
Yeah.
And that was the third
Third,
year.
there you go.
And Stone Pale Ale was our biggest seller for the first 10 years, and that was the first beer. Anyway.
Yeah, they're all great. I mean, I've had them on. They're awesome.
Arrogant Bastard Ale is 7.2% alcohol by volume. It's hugely aromatic, hugely flavorful, very intense, very bitter. And when we came out with it, it was unlike anything else on the market. I literally thought we might sell 100 cases. Because I made that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I made the mistake thinking, well, I can appreciate it, but somebody else can't appreciate it. They won't be able to appreciate it.
Greg, were you an arrogant bastard in that moment?
Well, no, in that case, I was an ignorant bastard. I was being ignorant.
Yeah.
Because there's a fine line between arrogance and ignorance. And I thought I was arrogant and thinking, well, I appreciate this. But I was ignorant and thinking to myself that I am so unique. Come on. We're all, 99.9999% genetically the same, right?
Totally.
Why do I think I'm so special that I'm the only one that can appreciate something like this?
Yeah.
So we came out with the beer, and I wrote a very aggressive tongue-in-cheek label, with
Which is
like, "You're not worthy,"
completely hilarious.
Yeah. It was poking fun at the industrialized beer and
Yeah.
people who drank industrialized beer. And a lot of people said, yeah, I don't like that stuff either. Finally, somebody made a beer for me.
Oh, man. I was one of those people, and I didn't know you yet. And I remember my first Arrogant Bastard, and I remember tasting it, and I remember reading the label. And it was off to the races. It was the love affair from then on. And there are other Stone beers that I probably would pull out before I have an Arrogant Bastard on an average evening. Mm-hmm. But that for me was the line in the sand, the flagpole that I was gonna, gather around because of the brilliantly, incredibly bold and awesome flavor and the message. And it was clear that it wasn't Coors trying to be cool. It was clearly heartfelt and for real. And man, that resonated with me. And it obviously resonated with a whole bunch of other people.
Today, it is the number one selling single serve. That means a large format bottle. This size bottle in United States chain stores.
Wow.
So we have penetration into the chain stores. These are large grocery stores. We have penetration into the chain stores in the United States at about 35%. So most of the outlets we're not even in because we're not in every state, we're not in every market, etc. Yet, with just 35%, we're the number one selling beer of that size package.
Wow. So you were just ignorant.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. You give people, and that's the other thing that I think is really great is I think it's very popular to think how dumb everybody is, and it makes you feel better and whatever.
They can't appreciate it. They won't understand.
But the fact of the matter is, if you really give people an opportunity, when people get around greatness, they rise to it. They want it. They want it in themselves. They want it around them. They want it in the people around them. I just think that we let thinking it can't be that way beat us down. And when we see someone who's willing to stand up, when I read that label, when you're great in your office and you start doing what you really think is going to make the difference and be awesome and be great, people will join you. People will rally to you. People want it.
Especially when it's something, it's a subject, it's a product or a service that I'm not that well educated in. So when I find the one that somebody who is very educated in that, and they've decided to hit the pinnacle, and then I get to stumble across that, then me as a customer, I'm like, thank you for doing it the right way. Now
Yeah.
I've had a chance to discover what you do. I've seen all this other stuff, and it never quite, I don't know, it never quite seemed right. I thought it was okay. I thought that's all it was there. And then I found the great one,
Yeah.
and then it's, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
And people thank me every day. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
They come to me, or they send me a tweet or a Facebook message or an email, whatever it is, and they say, thank you for doing the work that I do. And that's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's super duper.
All right.
Cheers. Cheers. Thanks for joining us.
Flash knows we're all
Good boy,
set.
Flash. Yes, Flash is like, oh, must be done. All right, thank you. That was super cool. I think people will really appreciate that.